Hi guys, welcome back. I'm going to show you how I created these beautiful numbers right here from flowers, a cheap cardboard box with a box cutter, hot glue gun, and some very cheap flowers. And of course, as you can see, the way that picture showed you, it looked bomb. So first of all, we start off by drawing our numbers on a cardboard box that is basically free. And we outline our numbers just as we want it to look. You can make it prettier with more curves, all that extra things. And this is my 3. And like I said, you gotta make sure it's big so that you can see it from a distance. It makes it a lot easier to see. So I cut it out with the box cutter, nice and sharp. My edges are sharp. My numbers look good. Like, let's first of all admit that. So this is the cheap method, of course, guys. Cheap way to go. You can always buy this online for a lot of money, or you can make it yourself with just some hot glue gun, some flowers. I have white. I have especially the detachable flowers, the ones that you can take off of the stalk. It's very important, or else you're gonna have to start cutting a lot of things. I bought white, blue, and red. I got red. I got blue just to accent my color scheme, which is my breast color, my favorite color. So it doesn't have to be that way. I'm going to show you a different look at the end of this video of how you can do this. You can also use ribbons and all these other things. Ribbons, trees, stalks, even like manila paper or beautiful design papers. So now we make sure our glue gun is hot, and we detach our flowers singly or by themselves so that we are able to see how it's going to look, give us a good idea of how it's going to be outlined, and we place them down, of course. So we're going to see how much flowers it's going to take. I mixed my colors up a lot, and I ended up, see, I have the 2 and the 3 here. I'm going to end up just focusing on one at a time, and at some point my battery ran out, so I used my phone. So excuse me for the vertical vision that you're gonna get. I'll try to make it as clear as possible. So we take off the leaves, the flowers. It comes with little extra, things, but we're just gonna take off everything in total. Yeah, so it's very simple, extremely simple. The hardest thing you have to do is clean up afterwards. So here we go. We got our hot glue gun, and we're basically going to take the hot glue gun and stick each flower down individually. And the most important thing you got to do is make sure that you tack it down well enough so when you put it to stand or you shake it, it doesn't fall off. Like if you're using it for decoration purposes for a baby shower or anything of the sort where somebody might end up touching it and moving it around, you're going to need to use a lot of glue. Please don't burn yourself. Glue is hot. It's hot, okay? So at this point, you're just going to be sticking the flowers on individually, making sure that they are extremely stuck on. You don't be stingy with the glue gun. Buy a lot of glue for this purpose. At some point, you can even stick the leaves down on the paper to make sure that it fluffs out the way you want. Like I said, I got cheap flowers, so don't expect too much from it. From the flowers themselves, they needed life. Okay. Eventually, you're gonna start to add different colors in, such as the reds and the blues, and you're just gonna fill up this shape as much as possible. Okay, so guys, for me to get the perfect shape, I had to first of all cut it into the shape I want, because sometimes the flowers take up the shape that they have naturally, so it would look all bulky and clumpy. And this is the part I was telling you about with the view, because my battery died and I had to use my phone. So we're just going to take a scissors, and we're basically going to end up cutting this into the shape of the numbers so that it looks perfect. I'm adding some greens here to accentuate this flowers to make it look like a real flower. Beautiful. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Beautiful. And that was the 2. And the 2 looks bomb by itself. Not gonna lie. Some of them comes with long stalks, so you just take a scissors, cut it off, and then you apply your glue. just as normal, and you stick it onto your board in between the red or the colors that you chose, and it helps to make it stick closer to the cardboard. This is the finished look without cutting. See how clumpy it looks? It has no definition, no shape, nothing. So we're about to go into this activity of like rush cutting this. We're just about to cut endlessly. Cut, 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 cut. It took a while to cut this because there was so much leaves. So this is the finished look. Yeah. So overall, it was simple, and you can also do it with other materials such as a different type of flower and tape and anything you get your hands on. Wood, chalk, leaves, glitter. It is so simple. You can do anything. And once you get your cutout right and down, everything's gonna look pish and posh. Seriously. These are better quality gloves as you can see. But with that, thank you for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.